typically use. The multitasker brush has this teeny little defined end, so that's the one I am going to use today to work on my bags. And then the brightening shade, the lightest of your colors, your highlight colors that you got, okay? And the tiny end of your brush. Now you just need the tiniest amount. I mean, seriously, tiny amount, because what you're going to do is go in and camouflage this shadow underneath your bags. So y'all watch. Now, what we do is go underneath this bag with this tiny brush and just dot along that shadow line. We'll grab just a little bit more, just dot along that shadow line, the entire shadow, and then use your ring finger, because that is your most gentle finger, and then come back and gently blot it, because you want to blend it in, but you don't want to use a brush. You don't want to pull or tug at that loose skin. And you may have to do this 2 or 3 times till you get enough of it covered that you can see a difference, because you're just gently, and this is where my worst area is, right in here, because that's where the biggest part of my bag is, so that's where the biggest part of my shadow is. And then I just gently blot, and look at that already. Look how much of that bag shadow. Once you get the purpley shadow covered, then the bag doesn't look as big. So look at the difference between this one and this one already. I'm going to go in and fix this one. You're not going to make the bag go away, so you're just camouflaging that shadow underneath the bag. And you don't want to get it on the bag, because if you get that light color on the bag, look how that's already fading. I don't have it blended well yet. But if you get this light color on the bag, then that's going to draw attention to the bag and make the bag look bigger. You don't want to do that. You want to camouflage the shadow that is underneath the bag. And then use your ring finger and gently blot it and blend it in, because those creams just blend together and meld beautifully. And then if you can still see it, go back and add just a touch more, and then go back. Now I see a little bit, see, I can still see a little bit of this purple over on this side, but make sure you have to be so precise with this. You only want to put it on the shadow, not on the bag. And that is how you can best camouflage the bags under your eyes.